Okay, so here we are at day 9, the next to the last day, and today was an interesting day. Got up, had my water, and lots of water. I did drink my water. May have had some green tea. I think I had green tea. And then I had, let's see, I made up I wasn't hungry in the beginning of the day, I don't think. I was doing all my books. And I realized I was running out of money. That was pretty significant. And so I wasn't going to be able to get any new juice or stuff for juice in the house. So I made up with what I had, carrot, apple, and I had some green juice. And then I spent the rest of the day dealing with the fact that I really have run out of money for this juice. Um, Having a bit of a financial crunch until the next time I get paid. So I started thinking, well, Gary has a garden. He has some tomatoes, I think, that I haven't gotten into. That would be tomato juice. And he's got apples. That would be apple juice. But really, I think I'm going to be able. Tomorrow's the last day. I'm going to be driving up to the airport to pick up a friend of mine, and I have enough stuff in the fridge to make a nice big vegetable juice. Today I drank chai. I had 2 glasses of chai and a Diet Coke. So that's not really like juicing, but it is liquid, and that's staying with the program pretty much. So tomorrow I will make the big green juice. And then I think my plan is to go to Walmart and get a bunch of carrots because I have enough for carrots and I can make a really big, tall carrot and apple juice with ginger and lemon and take that with me. That and chai, that should do it. The other thing I realize is that, I juice like sometimes I overjuice, just that overeating syndrome coming in and juicing, and I'm not really hungry. I've had enough. And I was pretty aware of that today, and I think tomorrow I'm going to stay with that. Um, I did have some tomato juice tonight that I had left over, and tomato juice is really filling, but sticking with that, knowing that I had to kind of ration this stuff, I had, probably about 10 ounces and in the glass, and so I had like, maybe 5 ounces at one sitting, and then maybe an hour or two later I had the other 5 ounces with all my doctored up spices and anything, and they're both very delicious, and I was very satisfied. And then I wanted to have a kombucha, and I don't think I have any commercial kombucha left, and I realized that I had made homemade kombucha some time ago, and a lot, and I cracked a bottle. It wasn't really fizzy when I made it, but the bottle I cracked tonight was nice and fizzy and had a good flavor. So I have about 8 bottles of homemade kombucha that I can drink, and that will solve kind of a storage problem in the fridge with all this kombucha that I didn't want to throw out. I'm glad I didn't, because over time it's kind of being refrigerated is kind of fizzed up. So, and it was pretty good, and I'll drink it tomorrow. So let's see. What else? Felt really good at the gym tonight because I felt really trim. That fat in my legs had gone down, which makes me so happy. I was really proud of the way I looked when I was exercising. Really felt very good about myself and I kept thinking about David Goggins, what a great body he has, and how that should be everybody's goal, in my opinion. You should know that that's a possibility. We should all. David Goggins inspires people, everybody. It's to have a trim, fit physiology. It's sort of a Roman ideal, to healthy body, healthy mind, and they didn't just go for health. They went for serious physical fitness, and it was kind of an ideal of the society. And I think it's accessible to us all. Given these bodies, we can make them really hum. He certainly wasn't on that path when he was, working at the, I don't know if anybody knows that story, but he was working at a job killing bugs and professional exterminator and just grossly overweight. And he certainly wasn't in that shape at that point, but he put it in his mind to turn it all around, and he did. A long, long journey, a lot of effort, and sticking to it. So I'm glad I've stuck with this. And I'm at the end of day 9. I got through 9. I have confidence I will be able to get through 10. And then I'm going to be going to eating. I'm going to keep chronicling that. For the first 5 days, I'm going to have limited money, so I'm going to have to eat right on a limited budget. That's going to be very interesting. But where there's a will, there's a way, and that's really it. Where there's a will, there's a way. A lot of it has to do with will and really setting your mind at things. And when you're really inspired, and once you get inspired, one tends to become more inspired. Inspiration builds on itself. When you see what you've done, what you can do, what you can accomplish, tends to, it builds for more. It garners more. And that's been my experience. So the juicing's a great tool. It's a great tool. Love it. Glad it's there. Glad I learned about it. Happy for Joe Cross and his movie Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. I knew about juicing a long time ago, but in I think the 70s I knew about juicing. It's been around for a long time, but not the Joe Cross message, which is really a good tool. So anyway, so here I am. I'm going to sign off, and I'll be back for day 10.